Script history and tourist information for Mount Fuji. Opening. Welcome to Inside Nippon. Today, we're exploring Japan's most iconic landmark, Mount Fuji, from its rich history and cultural significance to practical tips for climbing its majestic slopes. We'll guide you through everything you need to know about Mount Fuji. We'll also address critical topics like over-tourism, climbing safety, and the risks of future eruptions. Let's begin our journey. 1. Introduction to Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji, or Fujisan as it's called in Japanese, is Japan's tallest mountain, standing at 3,576 meters, 12,389 feet. Located on Honshu, it straddles Shizuoka and Yamanashi prefectures. Designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2013, Mount Fuji is not only a natural wonder but also a spiritual symbol. Its symmetrical beauty has inspired countless works of art, literature, and poetry throughout Japanese history. The mountain experiences distinct seasons, with summer July to early September being the only time it is officially open for climbers. Winter, with its snow-covered peak, offers breathtaking views, but is highly dangerous for climbing. 2. The history of Mount Fuji. Formation and ancient beliefs. Mount Fuji is a stratovolcano, formed over thousands of years through repeated eruptions. It consists of 3 overlapping volcanic cones. Komatake volcano, the oldest, forming the base. Ko-Fuji or Old Fuji, active about 100,000 years ago. Shin-Fuji or New Fuji, the current peak, formed by eruptions over the last 10,000 years. The mountain's layered structure reflects its complex geological history. In ancient times, Mount Fuji was considered sacred, believed to be inhabited by gods and spirits. The name Fuji is thought to derive from the Ainu word for fire, though other theories connect it to immortality. The birth of Fuji worship. By the Heian period 7941–85, Mount Fuji became a spiritual center. The establishment of Sengen shrines, dedicated to the goddess Konohana Sakuya Haime, marked the beginning of Fuji worship. Pilgrimages to the summit were seen as acts of purification and enlightenment. Fuji in art and literature. Artists like Katsushika Hokusai immortalized Mount Fuji in masterpieces such as 36 Views of Mount Fuji, while ancient tales like The Tale of the Bamboo Cutter highlighted its mythical allure. Modern poets and haiku masters continue to draw inspiration from its grandeur. Modern recognition. In 2013, Mount Fuji was recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Celebrated for its cultural and artistic impact, today over 200,000 climbers ascend its slopes each year. But this popularity has brought challenges, which we'll discuss later. 3. Over-tourism and environmental concerns. While Mount Fuji's fame has attracted global attention, it has also led to significant challenges: overcrowding on the trails. The Yoshida Trail, the most popular route, often sees bottlenecks during peak climbing season, reducing the experience for climbers and increasing safety risks. Environmental impact. Excessive foot traffic has caused trail erosion and littering. Authorities are working to counteract this by encouraging climbers to pay a voluntary contribution, typically 1,000 yen, to support maintenance efforts. Compulsory fee. Recently, discussions have emerged about making this fee mandatory to further protect the environment and manage tourism responsibly. 4. Preparing to climb Mount Fuji. Climbing season. The official climbing season runs from July to early September. Weather conditions are generally mild, and mountain huts are open to provide rest and meals. Winter climbing, however, is not recommended due to extreme cold, icy conditions, and a high risk of avalanches. Essential gear. Here's what you'll need for a safe climb. Sturdy hiking boots for rough and uneven terrain. Layered clothing to adapt to temperature changes. Rain gear to handle sudden weather shifts. A headlamp for night climbing. Sufficient water and high-energy snacks. Altitude sickness is a common issue. Ascending slowly and staying hydrated can mitigate its effects. Climbing routes. Mount Fuji offers 4 primary trails. Yoshida Trail, ideal for beginners, featuring numerous facilities. Subashiri Trail, scenic but less crowded. Gotemba Trail challenging due to its long, gravel-filled paths. Fujinomiya Trail short but steep, suited for experienced climbers. Each trail offers stunning views and unique challenges. 5. Climbing safety and notable accidents. Climbing Mount Fuji is not without risks, and several accidents have occurred due to underestimating the mountain's challenges. Slip and fall accidents. The steep slopes and loose volcanic gravel can cause slips, particularly during descents. In 2019, a fatal accident occurred when a climber lost their footing on the Gotemba Trail, underscoring the importance of proper footwear and caution. Dangers of ill-prepared climbers. Every year, rescue teams are dispatched to assist climbers who venture up the mountain in casual clothing or without adequate supplies. Hypothermia and dehydration are common issues. Key advice: always plan ahead, wear appropriate gear, and respect the mountain's conditions. 6. The risk of future eruptions. Mount Fuji remains an active volcano. Its last eruption, the Hoei eruption of 1707, blanketed nearby regions, including Edo modern Tokyo with ash. Volcanic monitoring. Studies show increasing magma pressure since the 2011 Tohoku earthquake, raising concerns about a future eruption. Disaster scenarios. A major eruption could result in volcanic ashfall disrupting transportation and damaging infrastructure, pyroclastic flows threatening nearby towns, economic losses impacting agriculture, tourism, and local industries. The government has implemented monitoring systems and evacuation plans, but preparedness remains crucial. 7. Visiting Mount Fuji today. Museums and cultural spots. If climbing isn't for you, there are alternative ways to appreciate Mount Fuji. Fujisan World Heritage Center offers in-depth insights into the mountain's history. Oshino Hakai, a picturesque village with ponds reflecting Mount Fuji. Fuji 5 Lakes ideal for photography and recreational activities. 8. Fun facts and trivia. Mount Fuji has 3 volcanic cones: Komatake, Kofuji, and Shin-Fuji. The phrase Fushisan wo bai ni kango, fight with Mount Fuji, at your back symbolizes courage and determination. Tokaido road routes historically offered travelers scenic views of Fuji, a tradition celebrated in ukiyo-e prints. 9. Conclusion. Mount Fuji is more than a natural wonder, it's a cultural and historical icon. However, its popularity and geological risks remind us of the delicate balance between appreciation and preservation. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you found this video insightful, please like, comment, and subscribe to Inside Nippon for more stories about Japan's treasures. See you next time.